Alright, welcome back to Elden Ring. As I said kind of towards the end of the last video, we are going to make some NPC progress before getting the first shard bearer, but the second main boss. So this is my favorite NPC. This is Alexander the Warrior Jar. I desperately want the U2s for him, and I'll probably get it soon, but... So... He's stuck. Oh, my stars! So happy to see you. Oh, Alexander the Iron Fist Warrior Jar. Help him out. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big, and I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dilly-dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. So we are going to actually not use this. I'm going to use this club. You want a weapon with strike. I want to read this. Here, read message. Arms ahead. Okay, here we go. Pop. Pop. Triumphant delight. There we go. We'll get that. I'll switch point forward for triumphant delight. Yeah, nice. And then let me switch back to my weapon. Jeez. There we go. Nox Fun Sword. Okay, here we are. You can kind of see you crack him a little bit, but it's okay. He's good. Yeah, I think this is the pose he has in his U2s. I keep forgetting that this character is a woman. I love this guy. He's the best. I'm out now, and that's what counts. Salted flesh. The pleasure is mine. Iron Fist, Alexander, in fact. Yep, that's where we've been. Caelid Wilds, it's the red area. The Red Main Castle, Festival of Comet. So yeah, he teaches you about the festival. Why are you talking about my breast, Alexander? But yeah, the armor that I'm wearing is actually the armor of the Redmane Castle Knights. Headed eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the Scarlet Rot Blighted Caelid Wilds. Yes, so he is the first one to tell you about the festival. Yeah. The Impassable Great Bridge. The festival is taking place in this castle. Yeah, Alexander is the first one to tell you about it. And then we need to head to the Mistwood Ruins. We need to go get Blythe. Yeah, we're just gonna get some NPC stuff done before taking on the boss, just so we're not missing out on anything. I might um I might actually switch to the weapon that you get as a result of Blythe's quest line. But yeah, so Warrior Jar Alexander, oh yeah, that's right. The quote in my Discord profile of here, let me read it. Let me make sure I know it properly. All vessels are destined to one day break, but the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last. That is a quote from that character, because he is my favorite character in any of these games. So I recently learned, I did not know this, previously. So this bear here, the reason that it's sleeping is the St. Trina's lilies that surround it. Because that kind of hints at their properties of like the sleep effect. But where is who I'm looking for? There he is. Oh my gosh. Second favorite character in these games. But I need not to switch, but I need finger snap. So we kind of missed that part of this storyline. When you first ride through the Mistwood Ruins, you hear Blythe's howling. If you go back to Calais in the Church of Ella, you can ask him about the howling, and he's like, "Oh, that's Blythe here." And he's like, "I think you two will really hit it off. Here is this snap. If you do this, Blythe will hop down and talk to you." Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody.
Maybe to him you don't seem so
strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby.
Oh, so I've heard.
So I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
An ample reward he will offer us. Here. Sorry, I kind of realized after the last episode that some of the NPCs are a little quiet.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor.
There we go, that's better. So now we'll be able to hear everyone, when they talk to us. So yeah, we can take that up there. Darwell is right up here. So we'll go to Agio Lake South. Yeah, this is where, so if I just keep sitting and popping back up at that site of grace, I can farm mushrooms there. They're nice, because that's what lets me make my fire pots. So yeah, this is supposed to be, in theory, one of the first ever jails that you go to. Oh. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Anyway, enter the Everjail. And then we can summon Blythe the Half-Wolf.
Darrowell. Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
I fucking love Blythe's design. Also, his sword, though, fucking awesome. So yes. The Everjails are, as the name would suggest, jails. Oh my gosh, he's doing a lot of damage to Blythe. Hold on. It's okay. I do a lot of damage to him. He's not a very strong... There we go. Get his ass. Good shit, Blythe. Yeah, that's one... Yeah, Bloodhound's Fang is what I'm considering switching to. I think this is thankfully not an NPC fight where you have to worry about the NPC with you dying. Elden Ring did change that a little bit. That was a big thing in like Dark Souls 3, any of the Dark Souls games, where if an NPC died when you summoned them to a fight, they would be gone. Like you wouldn't be able to progress their you wouldn't be able to progress their quest line anymore.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Yeah, he gives you a summer smithing too.
Oh yes. If you venture
north to Ray Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right.
I owe you one, I reckon.
Yep.
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted.
Time we parted ways. Yes. So we will go find that blacksmith. So yeah, uh, Alexander kind of guided us down towards the festival, but if at this point the Great Bridge is indeed impassable, not fully, but it's hard enough that there's not really any reason to try to go through there. Um, at this point, everybody's kind of said, "Hey, head north to Ray of Lucaria," and that is indeed what I would like to do. But I think we are going to switch from the Nox Flowing Greatsword. It's a fine sword. I think I would just like to use the Bloodhound's Fang. Bloodhound's Fang is a classic. It's like one of those really early, pretty good weapons that you could absolutely use for the rest of the game. I need a strength of 18 to use Bloodhound's Fang. Never mind then, I guess. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna take on, Godric with the Nox Flowing's, Nox Flowing Sword. That's okay. We'll do it that way. But we'll get Nefeli Lu. It'll be fun to help us fight. And think... I think I've done all of the NPC quest lines up to this point. Because once you kill, Godric, a lot of things change.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel!
Fuck no.
I am the lord of all that is golden.
Not true, but okay. Oh yeah, and he has grafted himself, if that was not immediately clear. Alright. Let's do a damage test. Oh, I missed. But not as much as I was hoping for, but it's okay. Well, my sword will probably do a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's better. He killed one of my wolves. Fucked up. He killed all of my wolves. Yeah. Oh, nice. She staggered him. Bop. Bop. Yeah, this weapon does a good bit of damage when it staggers. Oh, that's right. I forgot what he does. Stage 2. Yeah, ow. No shit, dude. You cut off your arm.
Truest of dragons, lend me thy strength.
How this works, couldn't fucking tell you. No idea. Bear witness. I always think of the video. There's a video of him saying "bear witness," and it's like a witness in a courtroom. I always found that so fucking funny. Yeah, this is where that one talisman that boosts fire damage negation is helpful. Because he's doing mainly fire damage at this point. Ouch. What we're doing. Okay. That's right. I have my shield up. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm waiting for the freaking stagger. Gosh darn. Okay. We're gonna heal. We're gonna back up. I don't think Nefeli Lu survives this. No, she doesn't. It's okay. Gosh. Yeah, he hurts. That's okay. What we're gonna do, just because I'm gonna be safe about this. Ah, fuck. I might live this. I don't know how I lived. Cool. There we go. Woo!
Of all that is golden.
First try for Godric.
And one day
We'll return together.
to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Depends on what ending I choose. Probably not. Great runes. There we go. Alrighty. The great runes you receive by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be restored to divine towers throughout the lands between. See the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. You got Grodger's Great Rune and Remembrance of the Grafted. The boss remembrances are how you get their weapons. Also, depending on the boss, sometimes you unlock their armor. But what did I need to level up? Oh, I needed to level up strength. That's right. You need to chuck some levels into strength. Yep.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath. Oh. Hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Despite the fact that Gostock is one of the shittiest NPCs in the game. In terms of... And he also... I think he pretty much just stays here. So it is easier to just...
What's it to you? Step back, you wretched tarnished.
What it is to me is that you don't get to stomp on the guy that I just killed and claim it as your victory. I killed him, asshole.
I'm free.
So yeah, I get his bell bearing. Yay! I get the bell bearing, all that fun jazz. Up butthole, yep. Real fucking creative, guys. Alright, but now... we get to make the most progress. Because we are now finally out of Limgrave and Caleb. The whole invisible sword. Not fully out of them, or out of those areas, because we still have a lot left to do in both areas, but there you go. He can sit on a throne. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. I think this room is nothing. Crater Head. Yeah, this room's nothing. Cool. Crater Ahead is kind of used as a message of, like, there's nothing else to do in this room or in this area. Yeah, get a view of... You have to tell me what kind of architecture these kinds of ceilings are. Like, what is the point of having the ceiling arched like that? Is there a structural benefit? Is it just a cool design? That's what I'm curious about. Like, specifically, like, what's above my head and then those ceilings. Why bother doing that? I am curious. Here we are. And this is one of the main starting points of the Madness storyline. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. It sounds bad, but here we get a Shabriri grape. Let's read up on that guy. Considered a key item. Yes, it is. Okay. Yellow oozing eyeball of the infirm. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. Yeah, not a good thing. FYI. Oh, that's right. She's not gonna be here, hopefully, at this point. Oh, no, she is. Shoot, well, then we missed that quest line. Ugh, I completely forgot. Okay, so she is down over here in this area. She asks us to give a letter to her father who's in Castle Morn. And then this woman calls herself a different name, but it is the same NPC. It's the same model.
My name is Hayata.
Yeah, Hayata, that's not her name when you first meet her.
My eyesight has
It's been weeks since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next. When I eat one of those grapes, I can feel it right in the back of my eyes.
To my true duty is a finger maiden.
Give Shabiri a grape.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed.
Yeah, so they are eyeballs, by the way. What I just gave her was an eyeball.
You are most kind, and may the blessing of the...
Yeah, shoot. I just missed out on her quest line. That's unfortunate. Not the end of the world. I'm not all that upset about it. Let's go do... Oh, well, I'll first give you a view of where we're going. So, up over there, tip of my sword above my head, that is the royal capital. Tip of my sword, that is the volcano. Ray Lucaria is where my sword is now. So we're headed to Ray Lucaria. That is where everybody recently has been like, oh, head north to Ray Lucaria. So that is where we will be going. Is up to the academy. And I'll get a lot more intelligence stuff once we get there. Oh, that's right. I don't think you've seen anything for this NPC. I did all of his stuff pretty much off camera.
Good to see you, Master. Do you
Remember me, Bach the Demi-Human. Yes, I do. Help me before, retrieve my sewing needle. Yeah, there's a cave.
Please.
They stole his sewing needle. Allow me to serve you as your seamster.
Make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy
You can make adjustments to your garments. Alter yeah, so he can alter your clothing. It usually makes them lighter, but often makes them worse. Don't tell me.
Master, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself?
No.
Well, rather, you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in. I am your
So
Oh, going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
you can give him at a point a golden sewing needle, and when you let him uh alter the equipment, I didn't even realize I got the page rub. When you let him alter it, it's not as much, it's not as different from the original version. Like the stats don't lower as much, I believe, because I think the thought is that he's better at it. But that benefit increases when you give him the golden needle. He's a cool NPC. Sacred Tear. Wonderful, wonderful.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
Indeed I am.
Perhaps you could spare, believe it or not. I
Studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Great Lucaria.
Small.
Yeah, he only wants 10, so it's like, whatever. Tops.
Presuming you're interested, only
Glintstone Pebble Arc. I think the only thing he gives you that you need is Starlight. But Starlight is a nice spell, to be fair.
apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity.
Dude, I gave you 10 runes. You're good.
All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering
Over the water. Yep, he gives you the first thing.
Academy of Rhea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries.
Dude,
Only
what
its
is the
doors
person
have been
on
closed
it?
for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here.
Fledgling sorcerer.
With
Little chance of acquiring a key.
When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
About the glintstone key.
Yourself a glintstone key. Without one, you can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me?
I don't remember one where you find the additional glintstone key, to why it matters. Yes, okay, cool. About Selin, here we go.
An apprenticeship with Selin. Well, that is something. Selin was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selin was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selin would never do such things.
But yes, Selin did, and she's not a good person. There's a reason she was banished from the academy. But it's okay. Her questline is interesting. I will actually, when it comes time to finish her questline, I will make it, like, I will ask and be like, hey, how do you want me to do this? We got Godric. That was kind of the most of what I wanted to get done. Let me go. I'm gonna go get that map. Yeah, the amount of NPC storylines drastically increases from this point forward. It's a little exhausting just how many NPC quest lines there are from this point on. Also, the health of NPC or of enemies this point forward are insane. Nox flowing sword is nice. There we are. So many bolts, despite the fact that I don't use... Ooh! Excuse me, friend. Despite the fact that I don't use a crossbow. I wish bows and crossbows were better in this game. There should be... Over in here? No. There should be a chest around here. I just don't remember what building it's in. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a cookbook. Huh. Maybe it's just a cookbook. That's okay. Alrighty. One of the most important merchants in the game. Or actually, I would argue he is the most important merchant in the game.
Don't ask.
Yeah, don't ask how you got your hands on him. Because he sells the lantern. He also sells the astrologer's staff, which I desperately want. I'll grab the astrologer's robe. I actually want the full astrologer's outfit. Purchase. Astrologer's hood. I would like the Nomadic Warrior cookbook. I would like all of the smithing stone tools. The Estoc, that was the first sword that I really used for a while in the game. It's a thrusting sword. It's a really cool weapon. Let me see if I can get it. I might just not have the money at this point. I don't use the Windstone scraps. I can sell those. There we go. Just enough. I can use it. Yeah, because the rapier is also a thrusting sword. But there is like the crossguard on it, but that ability of impaling thrust, because of how much, I guess, I don't know, maybe the S-Stock is the same, but it can stagger enemies pretty well, and I use that on one of the Everjail enemies, where I would just keep staggering him with the impaling thrust. I really like that weapon. It's a very fun one. Alright. Oh, that's right. I should have enough to, yes, increase the amount replenished by flasks. Wonderful. But let me go get... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Woohoo! I hate these things. The actual worst. I forgot about what it means to get the map here. Ah. Ah. There we go. Liurnia East. Alright. I'm just gonna avoid some of these friends for now. Thankfully, I am strong enough to take care of most of them. We're going to get this guy. Lost Grace discovered. That's right, I need to... I guess for now, I'll switch to some of the astrologer stuff. Yeah, well, I'll switch to the astrologer outfit just because it's helpful at this point for that to be what I'm wearing if I'm going to do more of an intelligence thing. Glintstone staff. Yeah, but the astrologer staff has a worse intelligence scaling than the glintstone one, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, there we go. Map of Ionia East found. I need to watch back through this video, and look back through what I just said I was gonna do. Finger reader crone, that's right. I always forget. There are a bunch of finger reader crones around, and they give you very cryptic messages about like where to go next. And I never remember to talk to them. Oh, but I guess how I'll end this one. Oh, we're at 36 minutes. I'm good. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'll show you all what's changed.
Ah, well then.
I don't think he sells anything new. Yeah, but his door is closed now. Because I just got my first great rune.
I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli.
We met at Stormvale, yes we did.
I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
That's right. She gives you the first arsenal charm.
I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there.
Encher's the skeleton guy over there.
Already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the round table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
So, Gideon Ofnir is her like, adopted father. And yeah. Killing Godric triggers a few story events to happen in regards to Godric. Or in terms of Gideon Ofnir. But also now in the round table hold.
You that new tarnished. You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers.
The fingers.
To the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Yeah, so I actually don't like this hood. I'm gonna go back to my mask. The two fingers are kind of like the voice of the Golden Order, the Greater Will. That is one of the endings, is restoring the Golden Order, which is what the two fingers want you to do. So I don't, if that one calls to you, we'll go for that one. But there are many others that we will learn about.
A remembrance of gold has found.
Yeah, demigods.
And
Hewn by the Erd Tree, upon their end into remembrances, valuable indeed. Power of their former master. Should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Fingers guide us all, and you, Tarnish, are here to take, are you not? Yeah, so when you kill a remembrance boss, like if I don't know if you looked at or will ever be interested in looking at Elden Ring speed runs or Elden Ring challenge runs, they will always note the amount of like that they will kill all of the remembrance bosses in the base game and sometimes through the DLC. Remembrance bosses are ones where you can get their weapon. Like I can either get a fist that is the grafted dragon, and it's bear witness, so you can do the flame thing that he does, or you can get his axe. With the Ash of War, I command the kneel, which does his like ground impact. In the walking mausoleums that we saw in an earlier episode, you can duplicate remembrances to be able to get both whatever power is available. It's not always a weapon. Sometimes it's a spell. I will leave it up to you for each of the remembrances. Most of the time, I'm probably not going to end up using a remembrance weapon, just because most of them are not the best. I think only the one that you get from the boss in Raya Lucaria is one that I've ever used, and maybe one other one from much later in the game. Like as an actual weapon, there is the one that you get from the end boss of the game. That's the one that you've seen that does like the wave of gold. That's from the final boss of the game. That's his like remembrance. The final boss of the base game. I will say the remembrance weapons from the DLC and the remembrance spells from the DLC are very, very nice. I like those ones a lot more than the base game. Because the Axe of Godric is not, for a remembrance weapon, the fact that it is, and because of the Ash of War on it, you can't change it at all. Requiring 34 strength and 22 dex for a strength and dex scaling of a D ranking, it's not good. It's not a good weapon. And neither is the grafted dragon fist. It's just not worth anything. But I will leave it up to you. More of, do you want to see the weapon and what it can do, and I'll use it for like to kill a few enemies. But I will leave that up to you. So when you see a video and you see that I got a remembrance, if you want to say, hey, I want to see either the axe, or I want to see the grafted dragon, or I want to see both, we'll do it that way. For now, I'll leave it. But let's ask her about great runes.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods.
Stuff of demigods,
The
apparently.
children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished.
demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
I don't remember she has any.
The
Oh, no, she's just gonna. Okay. I don't need you to say the same thing I just heard. Yeah, make of that what you will. I will try to listen to pretty much all of the lore in the game. Let you come to your own conclusions about it. I certainly don't have a full understanding of like the full story of the game. I understand a few of the quest lines, but outside of that, couldn't tell you. I have a very limited knowledge. That's not true. I probably know more than most just because of how much I've played through the game. But I think I am really gonna take this playthrough to like really read through like weapon descriptions, item descriptions, all of that stuff. Like I probably should this guy here. We'll switch here. Nox Flowing Sword, a grim weapon wielded by swordsmen of the Eternal City. Yeah, so this is talking about Nokron, which we'll learn about. This shotel has a blade as fine as a needle, forged from the liquid metal of a silver tier, which we don't know what those are yet. It is thoroughly tempered until hardened. Unique skill, flowing form. Temporarily transforms armament into its liquid form, swinging the armament like a whip to perform a sweeping slice over a wide area. The weapon I want to use, Bloodhound's Fang, curved greatsword with a gently undulating blade wielded by Bloodhound Knights. A fearsome blade capable of brutal airborne attacks. Unique skill, Bloodhound's Finesse. Slash upwards with the Bloodhound's Fang, using the momentum of the strike to perform a backward somersault and gain some distance from foes. Follow up with a strong attack to perform the Bloodhound's Step attack. And then we will look at... Here we go. Staff. Lustat's Glintstone Staff. Staff of the primeval Glintstone sorcerer Lustat. Or Lusat. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of the stone may wield it. Enhances power of all sorceries, but consumes additional magic FP. And then the one I'm currently using, Glintstone Staff. Staff with a glintstone embedded at the tip, a catalyst for casting sorceries. Sorceries must be memorized first at a site of lost grace, and a staff must be equipped to cast them. Any other cool ones? Yeah, Reduvia has a nice one. Jagged dagger with a distinctive curved blade, used by noble servants of the Lord of Blood, who we do not know who that is yet. This dagger rips the flesh as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficiency. A proud testament to the success of its vicious design, this weapon is perpetually coated in blood. Unique skill, Reduvia Bloodblade. Slash with the wicked dagger, transforming its never-drying bloodstains into airborne blades that cause blood loss. Can be fired in rapid succession. Oh, you'll appreciate this one. The Great Sword. I think I grabbed this off camera. The coarse iron lump of an ultra great sword. It mows down foes by utilizing its incredible weight. Though handling it likely requires the wielder to have surpassed the realm of merely human, it is precisely for this reason the weapon is used to slaughter even inhuman foes. Any other cool weapons I have? I don't necessarily believe so. Oh, here we go. Brick Hammer. Weapon made from an ordinary stone brick, wielded by a laborer who led a rebellion and later became a champion himself. Even among the bludgeons of its size, this weapon is especially weighty. The strength of a giant is required to wield it. Crystal Sphere. Spear fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human. and wreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable Crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals until the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator who will carve for them new brethren. Oh, yeah. I killed that horse, or that Erdtree Sentinel that was outside of the first church that you get to. Lady Halberd, forged of gold, wielded by the Order of the Tree Sentinels. Heavily equipped knights. Deals holy damage. A masterfully crafted weapon that lives up to its heft, but is difficult for one of mere human strength to wield. Yeah, so all fun stuff. Yeah, so I'll try to go through a lot of the lore, some of the stuff that I choose to use. Talisman, simile, I think, I don't know, first time reading that word, of a scarab, the carrier of treasures and precious things. This golden scarab increases the amount of runes obtained from defeating enemies. The other one I'm using, Erdtree's Favor, a talisman depicting a special blessing of the Erdtree, slightly raises maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. It is said that when the age of the Erdtree began, such blessings were personally bestowed upon their recipients by Queen Marika herself. All that good stuff. So yeah, I really want to have a little bit. Sorry, it's like 1:30 in the morning as I'm recording this. I think I like just texted you. But yeah, I will try to be a lot more aware of the lore as I play through the game this time around. But yeah, we just got the east side of Liurnia. I really gotta get to that um that tower and the tower that it connects to are super, super important in terms of intelligence stuff. So we're gonna try to get there. But we're gonna try to get through Liurnia. Oh, it's kind of our next goal at this point is to make our way through this area. But that'll be here, hop up here. That'll be it for now. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.